Okay, so you guys did a good job at making art, but nobody has made minimalist art yet. Okay, so you made abstract art, but it's still not minimal. Let me grab one of your fat bread. So I want to show you why it's not minimal. So this is a good work of art, and we want to frame this. I don't want you to do anything to this, because to me, if you make something that looks good, then we're going to frame it. Okay? If it works, we frame it. Even if you got the assignment wrong, if it works, if it looks good, it's still art, right? So this is art. It looks good, it works, but this is abstract art. Technically, this would be more like it's kind of like on the border of surrealism and abstract expressionism. That's what I would say. What would you, artists?
Abstract. I would call it abstract.
It's totally abstract. But I can also see it as like if you look through a microscope and something, you saw little
amoebas.
Yeah, right. So that would be abstract expressionism. So that's good. This is good art, but it's not minimalism. I want you right now to do minimalist art. The reason why this is not minimalism is because it's not. It has local color, but it has too many figures. This is considered a figure, and it's moving. So you focus more on these shapes than just the color. Now, if the artists disagree with me, go ahead and let's have a discussion. This is very nice abstract art too. I won't frame this. Let's keep it on you guys. Because we have an art show coming up. So this is really good abstract art. It reminds me of I kind of think about either Aborigine art or Eskimo. And that's sort of, in a way, the Eskimo idea kind of connects with your culture, really. If you ever study your own culture, go all the way back. When I say study your culture, go back to like 1,000 years ago. Then you might see something like this. So that's the strength of this piece. This is almost minimalist, but there's too much realism in it. So I can't help but read clouds when I see that. It's very creative, but it's not minimal. I want you to control what you're trying to do with your art, okay? So it's very creative, but it's not minimal. This is very creative, but it's not minimalist. It's very strong. Very, very, very strong. This could be like your whole style of art making. So it's kind of like a mixture of the mountains that you were doing. This is yours, right? It's like a mixture of the mountains that you were doing with the abstract, and that works. That works really well. So I probably would have you do a few of these on large scale. Okay? So we want to stay here for a minute because this is very strong. Very strong. And don't take, really take this as like, when I tell you stuff like this, do it, okay? Okay, don't forget it. This is headed toward minimalism, but it's still too abstract. Now, if this whole page was red, that would be minimalist art. If this covered the entire sheet, I think somebody did something almost like that, but almost the entire sheet of paper is covered, cut out. Yeah. Now, this is headed toward minimalist art. Once you filled in like this space, maybe It's minimal. You want to read one color. I have you guys just starting with one color right now. So I said local color. Let's focus on one color. And it's going to be all over. What I mean all over is all over your paper, all over your canvas. Okay? Now it can be different shades, but you still need to read in one color. When I say read, it's kind of like you're reading a letter or something. Well, we read color, we read shape, and we can read the artwork with our eyes. So when you look at it, it's going to look like just one color. You're not going to think about anything realistic. Now, when a person looks at your minimalist piece, they're not going to see anything. They're not going to see clouds. All they're going to see is red. If they see clouds, it won't be with their eyes, it'll be in their mind. We start with one color, then we're going to go to two colors, then three, and then maybe four. But it's not to be literal. Literal means it's not, you don't read it like a story. When somebody look at your work, they're not going to say, this looks like trees, or this looks like an elephant, you know. All they're going to see is color. Now, it may be different shades of that color, like this area down here, different values and shades of color, but your challenge is to tell the story with the shape. Tell the story with one color, like the edges of these shapes here, blended together. It's going to tell the story of blue cutout paper. You have to make it interesting, even though it's one color. Okay. So that's the real challenge, right? Make it interesting. And sometimes by piling on. And when you're painting with acrylics, you can also take away the paint by rubbing out. So I want you to explore the color that you use. What can you do with that color? Do you have questions? Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? Basically, it's going to read as one color right now. Okay? Okay. You can go to work.